I wanted to show you guys both of my photo stations and how I set them up, how I made them in a very budget-friendly way. If you're starting to resell on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari, and you need some ideas about how to take photos, these are both of my stations. I would say I built both of them total with less than $50. So we're gonna go over it and see how exactly I made it so that you guys too can make it yourselves. So starting off with my lay flat station, this is my makeshift lay flat station. Everything will be linked in the description for you guys to check out yourselves how I made it, what materials I used and everything. This is for my clothing, mainly for bigger things like blazers, big sweatshirts, shirts, things like that. This hanger helps me present all the clothing in a very nice photo-friendly way. I'll definitely be showing you guys examples of each of these stations so you guys can see why I use each one. And this was made by another reseller, and we'll touch on that when we get there. But yeah, let's start off with this lay flat one. As you can see, the back is a piece of insulation. I got this from Home Depot. This is an idea from, I forget the creator's name right now, but I'll link it up there for you guys. They made something like this. It's a mobile lay flat station, and it definitely helps for me that right now I don't have an exact setup yet. This definitely helps me move it around, easy storage and all that stuff. So it's a piece of insulation board that I got from Home Depot, and then I went around and I got this blanket from Target, and I went around with it with some nails, pushed them in, and it turned into this lay flat station. And as you can see, it's super easy and mobile to be moving around. You can cut it down to size. I definitely had to cut it down when we first got it. But it turns into this nice and easy station. Obviously, without the table there, that's where this goes. And you can lay it flat as you want. You can bring it up. So you can really play with the angles and all that good stuff for your photos. But this is how the basic setup. I'll show an example right now. Obviously, my lighting isn't the best right now since I set it up for the video. But once you have your item placed up here, you see how it does a nice job of showing, the blazer, the shoulder, with this type of hanger, the shoulders really pop out, and then you can play around with your photos and angles and all that good stuff. So this is definitely a great idea, budget friendly. I built this back when I first started reselling for, I think it was like $35 or something like that. I have a video out where I just showed this one, but I wanted to make a video where I showed you guys both so you guys have options, especially since I sell in all kinds of categories. This helps for both. So this is my clothing one, and it works very well. I've been using it since 2023, and it's definitely been working well. It's definitely been working well for me. So I'm definitely enjoying this one. I really like how you can do it and in a very budget-friendly way for $35. And I did this all in like one day out of the weekend. This one is definitely one I highly recommend, and then it's super easy to get your measurements in since it's on a lay flat and all that good stuff. So I really like how you can get all of your measurements in super easy in this nice lay flat setup. So this one is definitely one of my favorites for like less than $40. I made this in a weekend and it definitely helped. A little recap: I got the insulation from Home Depot, the blanket from Target, and then the nails were just around my house. But yeah, I just used the nails to stretch the blanket out so it has this nice white background. And again, this took away my photo room subscription. I no longer need to use it because photo room just doesn't work that well when it comes to product photography for items like this. It makes them look like slightly not real. So this is a great option. I really like it. Again, the lighting isn't set up for the photos yet. I'll show you guys examples once I'm taking the photos, but I wanted to give you guys a little quick rundown of this one first. And then I'll show you guys my hard good ones for like shoes, toys, and all that other good stuff. This hanger was made by another reseller, Trisha's Trove of Treasures. She's for sure on TikTok. I think she's on Facebook. I'm not sure about YouTube, but yeah, follow her, check her out. Some other sellers usually, like K-Way, he usually puts the hangers on his like store and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely check her out. Her and her husband make these. They don't make that many, and they do pop-up sales from time to time throughout the year, and this has definitely helped my business, especially for clothing. So I highly recommend whenever she does put them on sale to grab one because it's worth it. Now, this station is more for items like shoes, hard goods, toys, all that good stuff. This is a great setup for it. This I made from the Dollar Tree. I got these white poster boards that you can get for like school projects and stuff. I made 2 different little setups. I'll show you guys in a different video how to make this, but I mean, you can kind of see what I did here. So basically all I did was, if you want 2 patterns, you could do it like me. If you just want 1 pattern, you can just do it one way. But I got the little contact paper that you get from the Dollar Tree as well for your cabinet lining. And that's basically what this background is. And I taped the poster boards together like a book, and that is how you get this sort of book effect where you can have 2 types of patterns if you so choose to. I never finished this one, but it works for like some really small stuff. But yeah, I mainly use this one a lot in my selling business. And then when it is a little big, you could just flatten it down, and as long as you have a background like I do already, it definitely works. Or you could just leave it flat like this and your wall is white or whatever solid color, it definitely works as well. But yeah, this I got it for what? Back then everything was $1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, 7, but like less than $10. So that's why I'm saying you can build all this for less than $50, $60, and it's very budget friendly. It works very well. And let me show you how this one works. This toy right here, we're gonna set it up right there for photos. And as you can see, obviously, oh, the lighting isn't that bad, so you guys can see decent lighting. So you can see how you can definitely set up your angles. This is a nice background, and this definitely shows a more realistic view for your buyers of what the item is. Usually with apps like Photo Room, where you take away the background and you leave that plain white thing, it doesn't look that real. A nice real feel of the item for your customer. In addition to the setups, I also use these lights. They're by Nice VD. Again, everything will be linked in my description. They're LED lights. They work really well, and they even come with this phone attachment in case you like do content creation like that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how I made both of these, how I set them up, why each one works well for what, and the lights that I use in my setup. I just wanted to do an all-in-one sort of video for you guys. I've made this back in 2018 and it still works well. It has a little bit of wear and tear, but worst comes to worst, I can just remake it again. Why get something crazy like a light box, those big light boxes, or those smaller ones, when I can make something like this and I can adjust it to bigger sizes. But those are also great too because they're nice and well lit. So if you do want one and you have access to it, definitely get one. But I'm enjoying this because I can play around with it. Sometimes I have really big items and it really works well when I can just lay it flat like this. But yeah. So let me know in the comments if you guys are thinking of making something like each and every one of these. These are both very budget friendly, great for beginners. So if you guys do, let me know in the comments. If you do make it, tag me in it. I'd love to see it. And until next time, love you guys.